Wash vlog number 9. We are cleaning apartment breezeways. We're on the last day of the job. We have 7 breezeways to clean across 4 different buildings. Let's get it. Today you're going to see how I go about cleaning breezeways, the different techniques I use, the equipment I use, and the before and after of cleaning these breezeways. Step 1, pick up all the mats. Next thing, we always take before and after photos. Step number 3, treat all the stains. So breezeways, especially that have valet trash, they have a lot of these black stains. So we treat them with our secret sauce. Once everything's pre-treated, we stretch our hose all the way from the top all the way over furthest from the van, and then we connect the surface cleaner. We clean and surface clean all the flat work first, then we come back with a high pressure wand. We get all the cut-ins, we do a light pressure on prints on the walls, and then we do all the stairs as well. When you're doing 3-story breezeways, I definitely think a 3-person team is needed. 1 surface cleaning, 1 rinsing, and the 3rd one's getting ready for the next breezeway. And they're also moving hoses, putting mats back, running around, just helping everyone out. "30 breezeways, 18 buildings. Project took 6 days, all done." All right, boys, $9,526 of gross revenue in 6 days. Back-to-back weeks of doing about $9,000 in about a week. This is crazy. It's just been so busy, and the leads keep coming in. I'm so grateful. This is last spring was my first full-time season, and I can definitely tell the difference just by being in business an extra year. Leads are coming in. Super grateful, really excited to see how the next few months go. I'm just gonna keep it real. This winter was rough. I think I did about $3,000 in sales in January, maybe $4,000 in February, something like that. Every month I have $2,000 to $3,000 in bills just in expenses. So it was rough. It sucked. And now that I'm really busy, I'm kind of running scared. I'm trying to get as much business and revenue generated as possible and be as profitable as possible, so that when my son gets here, I can take a couple of weeks off. And also just, I gotta keep this momentum going for as long as possible. I really don't want to go through another February or January, another winter like this past one. It was just too slow. I was in the house too much. I wasn't prepared for how slow it was gonna be. So yeah, really excited with how busy it is, but I'm also really nervous and scared about how long this is gonna last. I'm trying to think of ways that once these big projects are done, you know, what seeds do I need to be planting? Do I need to join associations to get in front of other general contractors, to get in front of other property management companies or real estate agents? Do I need to do that? Do I need to focus on paid online marketing? Do I need to focus on whatever it may be? That's what I'm really struggling with right now. Once this work dries up, how am I going to stay busy? How am I still going to rake in the money and be profitable and pay my bills and still run and grow the business? So yeah, I don't know. Really excited about the revenue, really nervous about how long it's going to last and when it's going to start slowing down again. Side note, I decided to quit the lot renting for the car dealership that I was at. I did a vlog on it a few vlogs ago. I was going out twice a week, Monday and Fridays, and they were paying a certain rate there, and they hired a new general manager. Well, one of the things they changed when they came on board was they changed the frequency and also the price point. So instead of going twice a week, I was now only going either Thursday or Friday at the end of the week. And they cut the price point per car from $2.50 a car to $2 a car. They just felt like that was more in alignment with the current market rates in San Antonio, Texas. And honestly, I agreed to it. I was fine with it. But after doing it for a few weeks, you know, I need to change my carbon filter. That's $500. I ran into some issues with my filter not filtering properly, and my ppm or my TDS levels were too high, so I essentially had to redo all the water again in my buffer tank. And all those things just add cost and time. And even though I was more efficient than I had ever been doing it, and I could knock out, you know, $100 worth of work per hour, it just didn't feel like it was profitable enough, and it felt like the time I spent outside of doing the actual lot renting was too much, and it was just too burden. It was too much of a burden. You know, I would have to stay up and wait for my buffer tanks to fill. If I had jobs during the day, I wasn't filling up my buffer tanks till late. So honestly, the last time I was there, I just had issue after issue, and I just decided it's just not a good fit for my business. If it was more profitable, or if it had a higher frequency like it used to be, I think I would have kept it. But honestly, I think this is a good lesson for me, for other business owners. Sometimes the customers that get you from point A to point B and that are a good fit for you aren't going to be the same customers to get you from point B to point C. Honestly, if I didn't have that customer through the winter time, it would have been so much worse off for me, just because I would have had very little revenue coming in. But now that work's picking up, now that I have other customers, it just doesn't seem like a good fit. And who knows, maybe I'm gonna regret it this upcoming winter, but maybe I won't. Some of these jobs I'm doing right now, I was talking to my wife about it, and essentially I'm making more profit in 1 or 2 weeks doing some of these jobs than I would have made in 6 to 9 months doing that car dealership. And you know, it doesn't sit right with me. So anyways, I think this is the first time I've had to fire a customer, but I think it was the right move for my business, and we'll see. Hopefully next winter I'm not regretting it. So yeah, just a quick little update. I think sometimes you have to let those first customers go in order to move on to other larger customers, or, you know, more profitable type customers.